Mel Gibson was born in 1956 in Peekskill, New York, as one of 11 children in a family where faith and discipline were central. His childhood was marked by curiosity and a deep sense of responsibility, shaped by the values of his religious upbringing. When his family moved to Australia, Gibson experienced a blend of cultures that would later influence the depth and intensity he brought to his performances. Acting was not initially on his radar, but once he discovered it, he found a way to channel emotions and explore aspects of himself he could not otherwise express. Those who knew him early on saw a thoughtful and introspective young man, capable of both charm and seriousness. This combination of sensitivity, observation, and intensity became the foundation for a career defined by roles that resonated deeply with audiences worldwide. Mad Max and the Spark of Stardom? Gibson's career took off with the release of Mad Max, a film that transformed him from a relatively unknown actor into an international sensation. Despite the film's modest budget, his portrayal of a brooding, resilient anti-hero captured the imagination of audiences, who were drawn to the authenticity he brought to the character. He didn't just act, he inhabited the world of his character, conveying emotions through subtle gestures, glances, and moments of silence. Mad Max introduced audiences to a performer who could combine intensity with vulnerability, and it marked the start of a career defined by roles that demanded both courage and heart. This early success gave him a unique identity in Hollywood, signaling that he was a force to be reckoned with, an actor whose presence alone could elevate a story and draw audiences into his world. Hollywood embrace and rising fame. Throughout the 1980s and early 1990s, Mel Gibson became one of the most recognizable and respected actors in Hollywood. His work in films like Gallipoli, The Year of Living Dangerously, and the Lethal Weapon series showcased his versatility, proving that he could navigate both action-packed roles and emotionally complex characters with equal skill. Audiences responded to the authenticity he brought to each performance, sensing a truth beneath the surface that made his characters memorable. Off-screen, he cultivated a sense of stability, portraying himself as devoted to family and guided by strong personal values. This blend of charisma, talent, and relatability created a unique star persona that appealed to fans and industry insiders alike, establishing Gibson as not only a leading man, but also someone audiences felt they could trust to deliver compelling, emotionally resonant performances. Braveheart and the Triumph of Vision. When Gibson chose to direct and star in Braveheart, many doubted that the ambitious project could succeed, but his conviction carried it forward. The film became a monumental success, winning multiple Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, and solidifying Gibson's reputation as a filmmaker with both vision and passion. Braveheart was celebrated for its sweeping storytelling, emotional resonance, and compelling performances, and Gibson's dedication to every detail, from directing to acting, demonstrated a remarkable commitment to artistry. The film's themes of courage, sacrifice, and resilience echoed aspects of Gibson's own dedication to his craft, reflecting the seriousness with which he approached his work. This project not only expanded his influence in Hollywood, but also established him as a creator willing to take risks for the sake of authentic, meaningful storytelling. Pursuing passion through independence. Following his success with Braveheart, Gibson pursued greater creative independence by founding Icon Productions, allowing him to produce films that reflected his personal vision and interests. This step enabled him to take on projects that were meaningful to him, rather than simply following commercial trends. Through Icon, Gibson explored themes that were important to him, bringing depth and authenticity to stories that resonated with global audiences. His work demonstrated that success in Hollywood could be paired with personal conviction, and that artistry could flourish when driven by passion, rather than external expectations. This period highlighted his commitment to exploring challenging narratives and complex characters, further cementing his place as a filmmaker who valued substance, integrity, and emotional truth above all else, leaving a lasting impact on the industry and audiences alike. The subtle challenges of fame. As his career progressed, the intensity and demands of Hollywood began to reveal the challenges of living in the public eye. While he continued to deliver memorable performances, those close to him noticed moments of introspection and reflection as he balanced a demanding career with personal life. Fame brought opportunities, but it also required constant attention and energy, and Gibson approached both with seriousness and dedication. He maintained a focus on his family and personal values, even as the pressures of public life grew. These quieter moments, away from the spotlight, revealed a man committed to his craft and his loved ones, navigating success with thoughtfulness and care. It is a reminder that the life of a star involves more than the glamour seen on screen. It demands resilience, self-awareness, and balance. A return to directing with meaning. In 2016, Gibson returned to directing with Hacksaw Ridge, a film celebrated for its themes of courage, faith, and human endurance. The movie highlighted his ability to tell deeply moving stories that combine action and emotion, reminding audiences of his skill as a storyteller behind the camera. Hacksaw Ridge was a project that reflected both his personal and artistic sensibilities, merging cinematic intensity with heartfelt storytelling. Its success marked a period of recognition for his creative abilities, showing that even after years of career evolution, Gibson remained a filmmaker capable of delivering impactful narratives. The film reinforced the idea that experience, reflection, and passion can coexist, resulting in work that resonates on both an emotional and artistic level, demonstrating the continued relevance of his voice in the film industry. Living a life of reflection today, Mel Gibson leads a quieter, more reflective life, focusing on family, personal growth, and selective creative projects. Away from the relentless pace of Hollywood, he has embraced a rhythm that allows for contemplation, nurturing relationships, and exploring meaningful storytelling. Those who know him describe a man who has matured through experience, someone who appreciates the importance of humility, dedication, and introspection. His faith, once a guiding force in his career choices, now serves as a source of reflection and grounding. While he may not be as omnipresent in popular culture as in his early years, Gibson continues to contribute to the arts thoughtfully and deliberately, demonstrating that a career in film can evolve alongside personal growth and self-understanding. Legacy and inspiration. Mel Gibson's life and career illustrate a journey defined by talent, dedication, and the pursuit of meaningful storytelling. From his breakout in Mad Max to his celebrated work as a director, his achievements reflect an unwavering commitment to his craft and a desire to connect with audiences on a deep, emotional level. His story reminds us that artistry involves not only skill, but also courage, the willingness to take risks, embrace passion, and continually explore new avenues of expression. Through both high-profile successes and quieter, reflective periods, Gibson has shown that personal growth, artistic integrity, and a commitment to meaningful work can coexist, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire actors, filmmakers, and audiences alike around the world. A human story behind the spotlight. Ultimately, Mel Gibson's journey is a reminder that behind the glamour and spectacle of Hollywood exists a deeply human story. His life reflects both dedication to craft and a search for understanding, balance, and purpose. Beyond the films and accolades, he is a person who has navigated ambition, creativity, and personal evolution with thoughtfulness and care. His experiences show that success is not measured solely by fame or awards, but also by the ability to remain true to one's vision, embrace growth, and cherish the meaningful moments that define life. In the end, Gibson's story resonates because it mirrors the universal journey of seeking connection, meaning, and expression in a complex world, reminding us that even those in the spotlight are, at heart, human.